Hello, hello. Welcome to Wednesday night at Miss Ginger Dot's studio. So it is a beautiful day. The weather has been so nice, and we have just been working. I've got so many exciting things coming up. So I'm going to hang here for a minute to see if anybody pops on. And there is a delay. Excuse me. So this is always hard. I want to make sure everybody can hear me and that everything is going correctly. So I'm not seeing anybody on yet. Just kind of busy week. I've been working every day, getting ready for I've got two events coming up. I've got a scrapbooking crop in Destin, Florida called Scrap Happy. It's a wonderful event. Hello, Janice. Yay, you're here. Um, so I have that coming up in early November. And then a couple days after that ends, we start our Miss Ginger Dots Holiday Retreat, which is my favorite event of the year. I'm so excited. I think it's 12 projects planned that we will do in 3 days. So it's going to be super fun. It's not a crop, it is a mega workshop on steroids. So anyway, so I see Janice. Can you hear me okay? Is it my voice is cracking, but hopefully you guys can hear me. So lots going on. Just been busy. My spare bedroom is filled with boxes with all kinds of fun projects. And I am going to, the Scrap Happy crop is not my crop. I'm just a vendor. I am taking the last of my close to my heart. And I started talking to my team earlier today. And I said, it's time because, we have this year to liquidate our inventory. And I haven't had any time to do that. So I'm bringing it to Christie's Crop. Everything will be pretty much 50% off or more. And I actually started tearing up as I was packing it up the other day. It's bittersweet. So anyway, it's time to move on. Things have been great here. I'm really enjoying Stampin' Up and enjoying all of you and appreciate y'all popping in. So I can see that Donna's on and Janice, and I can see that there's other people, but I can't tell who it is. So anyway, I don't have much more to talk about. Well, I do. I'm lying. We have a wonderful opportunity this month to it's probably the best deal of the year. If you want to become a Stampin' Up demonstrator and join me in this fun journey, it is only $99 to join right now, and you get your choice of products at $150. Your choice of anything in the book, even the new stuff coming out. Then you will get a minimum of 20% discount. So it's really a good time to join. I'd love to have you join me. I'm having so much fun with this product. I'm learning so many new things. Good morning or good afternoon, Beth. I usually do this in the morning, so I pretty much go live with my team in the morning. So I say good morning to everybody. But anyway, I think we got a pretty good group on. So you know what time it is? It is time to turn that camera around and let's get stamping. But before I do it, I just remembered something I was supposed to tell you. Tonight is going to go a little bit different. We are going to make a sampler. These are so fun. You can do them for any holiday. I like to have one, and I like to put it up in my room. I like to use it as a home decor project. However, you can alternate it by leaving some of the focal points blank and adding photos. So you can turn it into like a one page scrapbook layout, but then add another page too. You could actually make it a 2-page layout. Or I think these are fabulous. Like I get this all the time. I want to do a album for a cruise, or I want to do an album for a retirement, or I want to do an album for my grandchild's first birthday, whatever it be. You can this kind of thing that I'm going to show you tonight. We're doing a Christmas theme, but it could be for any type of any type of scrapbook title. Like it would be so cute. So in fact, I think I'm going to do that for my next scrapbook. For I always do a family scrapbook every year. So for 2025, I think I'm going to do something like this. But today we're going to do Christmas, and Yeah, so let's get started. So now we're really going to do it this time. Let's turn the camera around and let's get stamping. I will try to read your comments as I go, but sometimes it's difficult. I've got a computer and a iPhone hooked up, so it's kind of I couldn't decide which glasses to wear tonight. These, so I had them out, but I went with the blue ones because that's like one strength. It's one strength stronger. So anyway, okay, let me hold on. I gotta do something on my computer so I can see. Okay, but before we get started, first I'm going to show you all the stamps. We're using lots of stamps tonight that we're going to use. Um, but this is something that I found that was so funny and so cute to me. I thought I just need to share this on live. It's an oldie but goodie. So this, what I'm about to show you, was in a frame, and I used to display it when I did expos everywhere, and it was to show our reward program. But look how funny it is. Like, I don't know if any of you remember this stamp. Gosh, this stamp's probably 20 years old. But yeah, this was just something in a frame, and I found it, and I'm really trying to downsize and throw things away, but guess what? It's not happening too well. I gotta save this. Hey, Charla, I wanted to email you, Charla, because you bought that whole bundle, this whole bundle that we did last week, and guess what? We're using it again to do this really fun project. I can't get enough of this. This is probably my favorite stamp set out of the idea book so far. Of course, I say that every time I work with one, right? If I work with one a lot, I fall in love with it. But I love this. We did a gift card holder last week. We're going to do a sampler this week, but we're pairing it with this. So this is a stamp set that I think is so cute. It's called Filled with Fun. Boy, my voice. I guess I've been talking too much today. And this little wagon is just so, so cute. And so this is not a Christmas stamp set. This is just a regular stamp set. But we have a Christmas stamp set called Filled with Cheer that coordinates. So I want to kind of explain this. So this is the wagon, and this is the die cut of a wagon. I don't think, let me look at it real quick. Oh yeah, there's a stamp too. So you can stamp or die cut this wagon. But they made this stamp set to coordinate with it. So like instead of having a regular banner, we have a banner of lights. We have a Christmas tree and a melting snowman, which I love because I'm from Florida. We have, so here's your wheel to the wagon. They gave us a different wheel. And just, kind of instead of doing like a birthday cake and birthday presents or flowers, we have like more of a Christmas with Christmas poinsettias, and these fit perfectly into this little wagon. So we're going to use these two stamp sets, and we're going to use Peaceful Season, which is just a great generic stamp set. And I'm not actually not using the stamp set, I'm using the dies from it. So let me show you. The dies are mostly tags and this Christmas sentiment, which we will be using in different colors. But like this is the background. So this is this piece right here. They're so hard to get off when I use my strong magnets. So this is this piece. And then this word is so pretty cut out. Oh, wait, no, I didn't. Never mind. I cut this out wrong. Okay, so this is the background too. You'll see it in my project. And there's a stamp set. Now, we are going to do something a little bit different because I've had this idea all week. I knew this is what I was going to work on. However, I kind of always do a sloppy copy. Well, not always, but a lot of times I do. And so this one I wanted to do a sloppy copy and figure out what I wanted to go where. But then, of course, I started coloring. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is going to take all night. So what we're going to do is we're going to make some things with all of this, but some of it is already done. So we're going to, first of all, build the sampler. So let's go ahead and get started with that. So we're kind of just going to do the basic base of it first. You don't have to worry about measurements. In fact, I'm not even going to tell you the measurements because guess what? I've got a handout that will go live at, I think, 9 o'clock tonight. So all the measurements will be given to you in a tutorial. You just need to go get them. So, all right, we're going to start. Now, the project is going to be 12 by 12, but we're going to start with the 8.5 by 8.5 piece of cardstock. You can use whatever color you want. We're going to use red tonight, kind of for Christmas. And then we need to cut, and I've already done the cutting because again, these measurements are a little bit, they're not hard. They're just something you need to think about. It's easy to cut them wrong. I've cut them wrong before many times. So we're going to have square pieces and rectangular pieces. And the square pieces, we're going to need three. We're going to do a lot of layering. So we're going to do 3 white square pieces. That is the background. And then we're going to layer them with our background and texture paper. And then we're going to layer them one more layer, okay, of white. So we're going to go white, printed white. And then we're going to have some long pieces. And again, we're having 3 of each. So we've got 3 of the big white pieces, 3 of the background and texture pieces. And we can use whatever sides we want, whatever I feel like. I never make them the same. And 3 pieces that go on top. So these are our pieces that are already cut. You know what? I'm just going to lay them out. Let's see. Make sure y'all can see what I'm doing. 3, 3. So we got baby pig, mama pig, and papa pig. Oh, that's funny. Okay. All right. So there's our pieces. Now, let's talk about this paper because we used it last week too. And I got a lot of questions. I got a lot of emails. So I didn't explain it well. This is 6x6 paper. And this is from the Make a Bow bundle. But you can buy the 6x6 series paper separately. These are just some of the prints. I've used this paper. Like you get a big stack of it. In fact, I might have one that's open, not open. And it's double-sided, and the prints are just so beautiful. And what I like about it is traditional red and green. I'm going to see, hold on just a second. Let me show you. I have used the heck out of this. Okay, I have one. I have a stack. Take a Bow 6x6 designer series paper. Okay, so this is how it comes. Look how thick it is. Like, I don't even know. Does it tell you how many sheets you get? Oh no, it's just a lot. Like, with Close to My, we get so much more paper with this than we do with Close to My Heart. All right, let's see who's here. Donna, Charlotte, Kimberly. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so anyway, this is that paper, and I love it. And it's relatively inexpensive. I should know my prices, and I don't have my book here. I want to say it's like $9.50 or $9. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. Okay, so we're going to build a sample. So we're going to start with the white pieces first. And you can kind of do it however you want, but I'm going to lay it out like this. I'm going to do my big pieces first. And I eyeball it. I don't measure anything. Let me make sure those are the big pieces. Yeah, those are the papas. All right, so we're going to do 3 white pieces and then 3 square pieces. And you want to line them up so they're even. Again, I don't measure because if anybody knows me, that's just that makes me think too much. I'd rather just eyeball it. So I really like this, so that's how we're going to go. So I'm going to go ahead and put these pieces down first. I find that if you do your layers, instead of doing like one and put all 3 pieces down and then do all 3 here and all 3 here, I get it crooked. So I do my base first. You really want the base because we're on a colored background. You really want your base to line up. Oops. You want to line your edges the best you can. All right. So this, because I'm trying to get it straight, it's going to take me a little bit longer. And I probably won't get it straight. With the camera in my face, I probably won't get it straight. Just telling you that. But you know what? When it all goes together, it won't matter. So we're going to do, see, I want to make sure those edges. Sometimes I like to use temporary adhesive. Yeah, I need to move this over. You know what? I'm going to build it up. Because I had it off just a hair, but just enough that it would have bugged me. So I want to make sure these 2, let's line there, line there, line there. Now I can line this edge up. See, and I want to line the top up too. So you got to think about it. But when you have a camera in your face, it's kind of hard. Is it 48 sheets? Thank you, Maureen. Yeah, 48. It's a lot, Charla. I know. It's what? How much is it? Who can tell me? Who has a catalog? Is it? I want to say it's $9. Am I right? See, I'm still learning names, still learning prices. It's so much. Okay, so there's my base. Next, I'm going to add another layer, and I can do it however I want. My title's going to go up here, so I know I want that to be red. Ooh, you know what? I think it's time for me to get a new blade. I'm seeing little whiskers, but that's okay. So we're going to do red. I'm going to do green down here. And let's see. Okay, we'll do that one there. I can do whatever sides I want. I like to make them all different. Oh, I like that one. Okay, I don't think that's too much green there, so I'm kind of do green. Like I don't like too many colors next to each other. So okay, so that's going to be my second layer. So I'll try to be a little faster. Your internet is acting up. Okay, I hope it's yours. Am I? Sometimes I buffer. Am I buffering? I was buffering bad on my team thing earlier. Am I buffering tonight? Or is it just Donna's acting up? She had a transformer blow tonight, so I'm thinking it might just be her. Okay, and let me know where you're from, where you're watching from, and are you on YouTube or are you on Facebook? So, okay, while I'm doing this, because this takes a little bit of time, I'm going to ask you something. I have this element, like I don't know why, but everything is an element of surprise. So if you notice, today I didn't tell you, I just told you what we were making. I didn't show a picture. Do y'all like it when I show the picture of the project ahead of time? Sometimes I just like to surprise you guys. That's my thing. So like with my retreat, I don't tell my retreat people what the theme is. They have to guess or try to, even if they guess, I don't tell them. They, oh, something's wrong there. I like to surprise them, and I don't show the projects ahead of time. Sometimes, I've heard people say, if you showed us the projects, we'd be more likely to come. I don't know why I'm like that. I think it was something, with Jeanette, how she used to do a big surprise when we released the catalog. I don't know. So what do y'all prefer? Like today, I didn't show you the project ahead, and I noticed, well, we're still a little bit early, but there's only 12 people on, where usually I have about 40. So I'm just kind of curious. Do y'all like to see what we're going to make ahead of time, or do you like to do what I'm doing now, where I kind of try to surprise you? Tell me what you think. Also, tell me where you're watching from. You're the big screen. You crack me up. The big screen and your phone. 12:50. Okay, I was wrong. So it's 12:50. Thank you. And you're watching for face. You like ahead of time because you don't like scrapbooking, right, Beth? But I don't know. You like a little bit of scrap. Oh, that one's pretty too. What side do we want to use? That side or this side? Candy cane. I'm going to call that candy cane or leaves. Which side? Oh, Georgianne likes surprise. Donna likes ahead of time. Surprise is fine with me. Y'all are 50-50. Okay, tell me what color we want to use in the middle. Watching on your iPad. Boy, I guess there really is a lag. Candy cane. Okay, Beth gets candy cane, so we'll do candy cane. Probably fits a little better anyway. Okay, then what I did on all of these pieces on my sampler is I want to show you another project. I use this very heavily. And actually, we're doing two things tonight. We're doing a sampler, and then I'm going to show you guys a card. I don't know if you can see this. This is called, I don't even know what it's called. Wait, I do know what it's called. It's called, no, I didn't write it down. It's an embossing folder with snowflakes. I'll have to get the name for you. And I didn't put it on the instruction sheet because I'm looking at the instruction sheet. I forgot that. So we're going to run it through. We're going to run it on white. I love this dot. I love this. Hello, what's it called? Embossing folder. It's so pretty. So to do it, again, we're going to use plate number 1 and plate number 4. And I'm going to run it through my die cutting machine. Maybe. Here we go. This happens every time I try to do this. There we go. It goes so smooth once you get it going. All right. Okay, can you see it? I don't know if you can see it. Look at that. Isn't that pretty with the snowflakes? Now, we're not actually going to use this piece. I just wanted to show you the big piece. It's 6 by 6. Let me show you. Let me grab, here's something fun that you can do. I'm going to grab an ink pad. I'll just grab blue. Balmy blue. I'm going to grab balmy blue. Here's balmy blue. And just to kind of show you guys, it'll show up better when I do this, by doing this. So you can kind of see the print. I'll use this for a card later, for a background. I just love, love, love this embossing folder. So that's good enough, just so you can kind of see. See how pretty it is? See the snowflakes? The snowflakes and dots, and it's lighter at the top and then gets heavier at the bottom. Okay, so what I did on my project, but I'm not going to do it on this one, is on these little pieces, some of them, I ran through the snow thing to give it an extra dimension. Now, this project, when I get it done, has lots and lots of dimension and a lot of pop dotting. And all of these white pieces that are on top are embossed. Now, what we're going to do, dry embossed, like with that snowflake. What we're going to do, I just wanted to show you how easy that went together. What we're going to do, let's move this up, and this is bothering, oops. I'm going to use this later. What I did was I took my, it's going to bug me with the blue. I took that sampler and layered it on 12 by 12 paper and decorated it. Now, if I were to do this live with you guys, it would take forever. I worked on this for about a week, but so I'm going to show you the final project now, and I want you to tell me what you think. So here it is. There is my Christmas sampler. So let me talk about the pieces. And I have it in a black frame. This is a frame that close to my heart used to sell, and I saved one. I have a black one and a cream colored one. But these look really good, and you can get at Michael's the 12 by 12 frames. I'm going to take this out so I can show it to you better. So what I did, let's go through step by step. So there's the red. So imagine this is what we just did. This piece here minus the white is this red piece. Then I layered it on another white and another green. And I've given you all the dimensions in the diagram and the red, and then another green. I just wanted a lot of layers. Also, what I did is these snowflakes. I forgot to talk about that. We used this again last week. A one-of-a-kind die. I have it sitting over here somewhere, but it's disappeared. I cut those out of white glitter paper. And remember the Christmas that I showed you? There was the Christmas. Red, I did red dotted paper, and then did that out of white glitter paper, and it really, really sparkles. Thank you, everybody. I'm seeing a lot of love-its. Wow, thanks. Okay, so then, can you see? I don't know if you can see the details. You can see them in the pictures that I post. Let's see. I don't know. Can you see the snowflakes? Like that snowflake. It's just not showing up on this camera. All of these whites are embossed with that embossing folder. So the backgrounds, all of these little pieces that are on top are embossed, except for this one. I decided to leave the middle one. I didn't put his little square on there. I just left them blank. Then I colored all of these little guys, and look how cute the animals look in the wagon. Do you see how fun this stamp set goes together? And then I did the poinsettias. These are actually clear gems that I colored with my marker to make them gold for the middle. So that is the final project. Now, what we could do, if you wanted to use this for a scrapbook page, which I think would be adorable, like if you went to the Christmas lights or if you went to a zoo or something, you can maybe just do this one and maybe this one and this one, put a photo here and a photo here, a photo, or a photo here. Like you could do it however, but you could take some of these off and do photos. Another thing, like I said, that would be great is to do this and put, holiday album or, Merry Christmas 2024. Use it for the front page, because there's always that one page of a scrapbook album. So there's a lot of uses for it. But I just love it. I just love mixing these little guys with, look at the wagon. Can you see the detail? What we're going to do next, actually, is we're going to make the wagon. I'm going to show you how to make it, and we're going to make a card. We're going to make a card. But again, I was going to put this whole thing together, but I think, unfortunately, I think it would have taken like maybe 2 hours. Like it would be a good online class to do, but to actually put it together, there's so much coloring and stuff. But you could do this with any stamp set. You could do it with the nativity set, like whatever. I'm cutesy, so I like the cute things. Hi, Carol and Maureen and Ingrid. Welcome, Terry. Lots of you guys are jumping on. So, okay. So let's move on. Are there any questions on this? What do you guys think? How many of you have made samplers? You can see the embossing. That's good to know. Thanks, Georgianne, because I can't see it on my computer. But yeah, a lot of embossed and a lot of, I don't know. Let me take it out of the frame again. A lot of popped. Everything is popped. This is popped up. So the owl's flat. These two are popped. The snowflakes are popped. These guys are flat. That's popped. That's popped. So, and look for the little wheels. I just thought the little peppermints are so cute. So the peppermints were back in stock last night, and guess what? They sold out again. So see, that kind of goes there. I have another one to make another, another sampler. Okay. So I love the way all of this stuff interacts. I love the way this interacts. I love the way these interact. And like the snowman could fit in this wagon too, but I loved putting these little animals. So let's go ahead and make another card. And I've kind of got everything together. I've already, because again, it's a lot. And we're going to cut out wheels. We're going to cut out the wagon handle. We're going to cut out the wagon, a bow, and a snowflake. So we're going to put this little guy together. So let's go ahead and emboss this. And I'm going to need the 1, 2, and 3. I don't need the black mat. Move that out of the way. And I'm going to bring this back over and run it through. So the dimensions, like I said, to that sampler will be up very shortly. Might already be up. I think I set it for 7. Maybe 7:30, 8 o'clock. I don't know. Okay, so what I did was this is just a bunch of different colors. So rather than run it through 20 times, I went ahead and did a little prep work and put it with appropriate colors. I used the washi tape so my things don't move. Yes, you're right, Kimberly. Make one for each occasion. That's what I do for the most part. Okay. So let's go ahead and remove the tape and start poking these things out. A lot of times when I'm doing this, I leave my die cut taped to this so I don't lose it. Because, I've been known to lose a lot of these guys. Okay, come on, tape. Well, this tape's not coming off very good, is it? Luckily, it's the bottom layer. Oh, wow. It's actually tearing the paper. That never happens. Oh, for goodness sakes. But it doesn't matter because, well, it doesn't. Can I flip it? I could flip it around, first of all. but it's going to be covered anyway. Look how cute. Like when, yeah, that'll show a little bit. So we're going to flip it around. Luckily I can do it on this one. Hopefully my other things will, let me go closer. Hopefully my others haven't stuck as much. I usually don't have this problem, but I don't usually tape. This has been sitting, I prepped earlier today, so it's been sitting on there for a while. So maybe that's why. This is the handle. And these are the black wheels. And look at the little white wheels. They're so cute. The white centers. So is everybody having a good week? Everybody busy? Beth, how was Dave's birthday? Can't try. Do you still have company? I'm assuming your company probably left because you're on tonight. Kent did try to call Dave for his birthday, but I told him you had company. Look, I love the glitter. Like it just adds a little sparkle. It's so cute. So we got a bow. We have 2 wheels. Is that everything? Oh, a snowflake. I just did this one so you could see. Like this snowflake. I can't remember how much it is. I guess I need to start looking up before my show so I can have prices for y'all. But this die is a one die only. And I know we all have snowflakes, but something about this size, it's not too big. It's just right. And gosh, when you cut it out of glitter paper, the snowflake's beautiful. I don't think we're going to use the snowflake on this card, but anyway. Okay, so let's put, this is my favorite part. I wanted to show y'all this. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this wagon together. And I'm going to grab my dimensionals. And where did it go? I lost mine. So do we decide if we like to see the, I don't know, we were kind of split if we like to see the project or like to be surprised. It's kind of 50-50. So on this, I like to do 1, 2, 3. I kind of space them out. 4, and I'm using the mini dimensionals. I really liked Close to My Heart's tape, but I tell you, this just makes it so easy. The only thing is I don't like all these little peeled pieces. Oops, I'm not on camera. Oh, I'm crooked. What's going on? Why am I crooked? Okay, let's go up here. All right, and so we're just going to put that right there. And then let's put this little guy together. So I like to use our, shake it up, our precision glue, which that's been out of stock. It was supposed to, I didn't check to see if it came back in stock today or not. Should be back in stock this week is what they predicted. And they're usually pretty good about that, but you never know. So the peppermint embellishments, they came back in stock last night, and guess what? They sold out today. It's craziness. Craziness. So I don't know. I have to look and see when they're coming back. I didn't have time to post it. Like by the time I found out, they had sold out again. I went to bed really early last night. 2 nights ago, I was up pretty much all night, and I was just exhausted. So where is the snow embossing folder? You mean, like now you want to see it, or where is it in the catalog? You know what? I'll put a link on my website. I'll put the link on my I'll put a link on my Facebook page so you can see it. I don't know that it was, I can't remember if it was in the catalog or not. And you know, I usually write the name on it and how much it is, but I didn't on this one. Okay, so we're going to use these little peppermints. What is a sampler? Skeptical by nature. Oh, I'm sorry you missed it. So I'll show it to you real quick. We already did it because let me pull it up. This is the sampler that we did. And I'm going to give all, if you go to my website, there will be directions on there later tonight. So this is a sampler, and you can use it for like a home decor item, which I'm going to do for the holidays, or you can take some of these out and put photos, or you can use it for a scrapbook title page. So we did that, and it went relatively fast because I did a lot of the prep work. So I'm sorry you missed that part. You know, Charlotte, some of the things are in the catalog and some of them are online exclusives and some are in the holiday catalog. So it gets very confusing to what goes where and when. Let's see, I'm trying to decide. Do I want to do big pepper? Oh, there goes the earbud. Is I on tonight? She's usually always on, but I forgot to remind her. Okay, there we go. Look how cute. I just love this wagon. I can make wagons all day long. And then what I do, I don't really know how you, well, there's several ways you could do it. If you were putting this on a card, you could put this flat and you could pop the wheels up. That would be really cute. But I'm going to go ahead and glue this together. So what I do is I just put a little bit of glue up around the edge of the back. The whole wheel doesn't show, but that's okay. Enough shows. Oops, you have to hold it. Well, it's easier to do this flat. So there's my little wagon, and here's the handle. Put a little bit of glue there. And let it dry. Okay, now I'm going to show you another card using all of this stuff. And again, I did a lot of the prep work. I didn't know, actually, we're doing really good on time tonight. It's only 7:30. This might be my quickest live ever. Oh, you only have the mini catalogs? Charlotte, didn't you come? I thought you came to, my, didn't you come to my open house? I thought you did. And you should have got a big catalog. If you're going, I don't know, are you going to Christie's? If you go to Christie's, I'll bring you one. Okay. So let me move this out of the way. Uh-oh. Dagnabbit. And I'm going to show you this cute little card that I did using a lot of these pieces. Well, we're going to kind of actually make it. All right, so this is my basic card. I am a white card girl. I know a lot of people with Stampin' Up! Like to have colored bases and put a white on the inside, but I like white bases. So what I did was a white card, cut different layers, different sizes, you know, and then cut out some of these pieces from, oh my gosh, I guess that's just not dried enough. I keep moving it. Let me just move it out of here. Ugh, it's all falling apart. Okay, well, I'm going to move it to the side. I'll glue it back together later. Okay. All right, so we're going to work with this piece, which is out of the Friends bundle. The Christmas Friends, it's out of this bundle. And we're going to use a little bow right here. Let's go ahead and glue that on. Precision glue takes a little bit longer to dry. I have noticed that, but I do really like it because it's precise. So we're going to use that. And then I already put this together earlier today. I showed you how to do it, but I had one so it would dry, nice and dry. That's going to go on our card. And then we have our animals. We are going to have the moose, which I've already colored. And I colored him different. Usually I color him in pecan pie. Tonight I colored him in crumb cake. And I have Mr. Mouse, who is his friend. So what we're going to do is I'm going to glue the animals into the wagon. And I'm just going to put a little bit of glue, a little bit of tape, because this is faster to dry and this is bigger, on him. And I'm going to stick him right in there. But he's going to be kind of bucking up because I think his skates are so cute. I want the skates to show. The skates did not show on my sampler. And then I'm going to take Mr. Mouse and put Mr. Mouse there. I'm just going to do a little piece of tape there. Yeah, he's kind of cute like that. And we're going to glue him right here. Come on. Did I just run out? No. Little tape on the wheels. You know what would be really cute? And maybe I'll do this next week, except for I really need to. No, you know what? I'm giving you guys a sneak peek next week. I've got some fun things to show you. Thanks, Maureen. Where is that snowflake sky folder? Is it in one of the mini catalogs or is it only online? Do you know? I can't remember. I know it's online, but I don't know if it's in the mini catalog either. This would be a really cute shaker card. But next week. I already got next week plans. We're doing some sneak peeks. So that will be fun. I've got something really exciting to share with you next week, I think. I'm going to surprise you next week, too. I can't help it. All right, so then we're going to look how cute. I love, love, love decorating the wagon. And you know what? I stamped on the back side. I didn't even know I did that. You know how I'm always turning stuff over when I mess up? Well, there you go. So don't ever look at the back of the cards I send you guys. Don't take them apart because no telling what you'll find on the back. That's going to go right there. And see, this is all embossed. Oh, what I was going to tell you is I cut this piece. I don't remember the size. I'll write the sizes down for you and ran it through. And then I took the 2 3/8 circle punch and punched that circle and put some of that red paper underneath. It's not elevated. It's not a shaker. I just thought it looked cheerful and it looked like the holidays to me. All right, then we're going to put this right here. What I'm trying to do is show you. So one thing that I've heard is like, oh my gosh, Stampin' Up! Is so much more expensive than Close to My Heart. It's actually not. If you compare apples to apples, the Stampin' Up! Papers, you get twice as much. The stamp sets are comparable if you were to take them and just order the stamp sets. The dies are what are more expensive. But the reason being is Close to My Heart's dies were just kind of outline dies. They outline the main images, meaning they might outline this guy, the mouse and the moose. It would be an outline. If we had a wagon stamp, it would outline the wagon stamp. But see what a different, like I could stamp a wagon and color it in. And they have that option if you just buy the stamp set. Like if you buy just the stamp set, there's a stamp right there. Like, there it is right here. And it has wheels and you'd have to cut it out, right? So there is that option. So you could color it. But if you use the dies, they have so many dies. And it just brings a different look and a different dimension to your card. Same thing with this. I didn't have to color this in. I cut it out with a die. And look how cute that is. I mean, it's just precious. It's just one thing. For example, these are the dies that go with this set. So you get a tree, you get whatever you call this, holly, you get the outline dies, which is the animals and stuff. You have gifts, which I didn't even use. You get like a little blurb, which I guess you could write a saying in, some stars, a bow. Let's see. The wagon goes to a different one. That little red bow that I just cut out, I don't know what I did with the die. You get the wheels. So actually the wheels go with the other one. You just get so much more than was stamped with Close to My Heart. With Close to My Heart, you would have probably got 1, 2, 3, 4 dies. Maybe the tree, it just depends. So that's kind of the difference in the pricing. It just brings an advanced element, to your cards. But you don't have to. If you don't want that advanced element, you can just buy the stamp set. And it's probably, I think the stamp sets are actually less expensive than Close to My Hearts. All right, and then let's add, I've lost my peppermints. Now, this is kind of weird because my table's pretty neat. And I just had the peppermints, but I cannot find them. This is crazy. They didn't drop on the floor? Huh. Okay, I guess we're not going to put, I just used peppermints. What the heck? This is insane. Okay, well, I have no idea where they went, so we're going to steal these peppermints. We'll steal this one. There we go. So this card will at least be finished. I can make something with this other one later. There you go. What a cute, fun, simple card. And I just kind of wanted to share that using all the things that we used on the sampler. So in the main catalog, okay, thank you, Maureen. Is the circle cut out of the white or is it a red circle? Yes. So let me show you how I did that. Let's see, how long was this cut? This was cut maybe, looks like it's 3 by 4 1/4. So let me go ahead and cut this down. And you'll be able to see it better because this one's blue. So we're going to go 3 by 4 1/4. Yeah, it's a little bit smaller, but that's okay. Okay, so I did that, and then I took my die cut, or not my die cut, my circle punch, and I just kind of line this up. Trying to line up the edges so I get it right in the middle, and just punch. Oh gosh, I didn't go down all the way. Okay, let's try it again. You want to go to where it goes to the edge. If you do that, you won't have that problem that I just did. Okay, so there it's cut. Now, of course, this one I didn't cut smaller, it's longer. And then you just take whatever color you want. This was the little sampler, but you just put whatever color you want. Well, these aren't going to be big enough, but where's my 6 by 6 paper? I'm losing everything. This is not going to match because this is blue and I'm working with green paper, but you put whatever color paper you want there. And then you can save the insert that you cut out. Like actually, here's my white insert from earlier today and use that for another card. So I could make this same card but have a red background and put that white in the middle. So, there's different things you can do. I always save the cutout circles, especially when I've embossed them. So, I've got some blue ones. So I'll do something with that this week and post it. All right, so that's what I have. This was more of a technique class than an actual project. I hope you liked it. I hope you liked the project. I went really fast. I thought this was going to take a lot longer. Are there any questions for me? What are you guys working on? Are you doing fun stuff? Oh boy, I don't know what I did with those. That's crazy. They just kind of disappeared. Thank you. I think the card's stinking cute too. I haven't taken a picture of that yet. I'll post that tomorrow. I think on my website. Let me see if I can go and look. Let me see, MissGingerNuts.com. Oh yeah, the sampler's already up. It's already posted. The tutorial's there. Everything I use. So if you're interested in any of the products I showed, all the names, everything except for the snowflake, and I will embossing folder. What I will do is link that to my website so you guys can order it if you're interested. It's a really good one. Surprised it's not sold out yet. You're going to Scrapbook Expo. Where are you going? Which one? Which one is this weekend? I will be attending Orlando in April. I'm so excited. It's been years since I've done one. You need to look for the glitter paper, 6 by 6 paper. Okay, well, let me know if you need help. I'll send you links, Charla. Thank you, Shelly. You got on here quietly. You snuck on, didn't you? Oh, Ontario. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a big one. Should be so fun. All right. Prepping for a weekend retreat in November. How fun. Thank you so much, guys. What'd you like best, the card or the sampler? Do any of you, have you ever done a sampler? Anybody? I think they're really, really fun. I've done many over the years, different sizes and shapes, but this one I really like. I probably use this pattern the most. You like the sampler? You like all the ideas. I'm so glad you found me, Charlotte. I'm glad you're joining us on Wednesday night. Never but want to try. All right. Well, you can download that tutorial and everything will be there. But it is. It's super cute. Super, super cute. Yeah. Okay. So the sampler one. But I just love these little guys. They're just so cute. And I mean, I could just color all day. And I didn't even add like my Wrinka Stella brush on that to make them shimmer. That would be so cute too. There's just so many possibilities. Yeah, we kind of did. We probably did do at one of my retreats. I don't know. I've had so many retreats and stuff. I don't even remember what I've taught. I have to go back and look at pictures. All right. Well, I hope you guys have a great weekend. I will be back next Wednesday. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. How'd you find me? Skeptical by nature. Did you just happen, or have you been following me around? But I love that you subscribed. And I love it when you guys leave me comments. That really helps my business. If you leave a comment on my video or, follow me, not just get on there and watch, but actually hit the follow button, that really helps. All right. Thanks so much. I'm going to see what Skeptical says. Did you just happen to find me, or have you been following me, or have we met at an expo? You came up in my feed. Yay, it's working. So here's my story. I've been doing this 30 years, and I was with Close to My Heart forever, all 30 years. And then Close to My Heart went out of business, and I moved over to Stampin' Up. Scrapbook Expo, I've done a lot of things for them. I've done many shows. I've done shows in California, all over. But I got a really bad case of COVID and was hospitalized and freaked out and didn't like crowds, so I quit doing expos. But I did, before I got COVID bad, I was doing when Scrapbook Expo was doing their online shows when we were all quarantined. So I did that and I was getting really good online, but then I got so sick, I just stopped. And then I would randomly, like, okay, I'm going to go live next week, but it wasn't every Wednesday. But I've started going every Wednesday night, and I want to start doing more when things settle down a little bit, because I have a pretty big team that I've transferred over. I'm still learning Stampin' Up. It's the same but new. So, but anyway, I've been going live every Wednesday night, and I'm really enjoying it. It's like a lot of the same people, but then I get new people. But it's really fun to see that, because with YouTube, that's a whole new thing for me. So I love that I came up in your feed. That's really fun. And so I'm glad you watched. So we're new friends. Thank you. You can follow me on Facebook too if you're there, Miss Ginger Dots Designs. I probably post all of my stuff there. So anyway, all right, that's it, folks. Good night. Thank you for watching. Have a great weekend. And if you make a sampler, shoot it to me. I'll post it on my Facebook page. I'd love to share. I'd love to see what you guys do. All right. Good night.